what we found in about a fourth of our patients, who we followed for up to close to 12 years, which is almost half a career, that when the plaque is so fresh, soft, made up of inflammation, fat, and cholesterol, the body can do an astounding job of beginning to reverse that. That's 1/4 of patients. Well, now wait a minute. What about the other 3/4 of patients who may be in their late 50s, 60s, 70s, and so forth? Their plaque has been there for years, and it's filled with fibrosis, scar, calcification. You're not going to budge it. Those people can enjoy the same results and return to activities of daily living for an interesting number of reasons. One, even though you may not reverse the plaque, remember, what we all hear about in the heart are what we call the epicardial coronary artery. That's the large artery on the surface of the heart where it lends itself to surgery and stents. Okay? And there's three: the right coronary artery, the left anterior descending, and the circumflex that goes to the back of the heart. Well, where do they all end up? They end up intramuscularly. And I don't have it with me tonight, but I have a slide that is truly remarkable. It's an absolute picture of the heart, but it's a picture of the vessels of the heart, all right? And once the artery dives into the muscle, all right, it never, I checked with our anatomic pathologist down at the clinic. Every year we'll dissect through 200 hearts. How often do you ever see plaque in the coronary arteries once they've dived into the muscle? Never. Maybe very, very rarely in a severe diabetic. No plaque, all right, in those arteries once they've dived into the muscle. And here they are, all interconnecting, interdigitating. But they are all diseased when we first see those patients. Not with plaque. They're not diseased with plaque. They're diseased because you, as I mentioned just a few minutes earlier, you have so knocked down the ability of your endothelial cells in all those arteries, they don't have enough nitric oxide to dilate. As a matter of fact, they now are your enemy. And all those arteries inside the muscle are making two molecules that are vasoconstricted, endothelin and thromboxane. So even in those patients now who have the plaque in their epicardial artery that doesn't go away, once they start eating this way, literally within days, they now stop making those vasoconstricted molecules, start making nitric oxide, which is the dilator, and you have this vast array of intramuscular arteries which were diseased now suddenly are flexible, are soft, once again can dilate. And what happens is you look at these patients through their PET scan, you look at them through their symptoms, they're reversing. There are actually 8 ways of disease reversing. One, the jazzy, sexy one is when you see it in the main artery begin to shrink. Secondly, the stress test can reverse. Third, the PET scan, that I just mentioned, will reverse. Then you have the carotid ultrasound, which you can show reversing the disease in the carotid. You have a pulse volume at your ankle, for the patients who have disease in their leg. As that improves, you can see the pulse volume increase. Then the 3 symptoms that disappear: angina, claudication or pain in your leg when you're walking, and erectile dysfunction.